Okay, I think I'm live. It's been a hot minute, and so I thought, why not go live and have you cook with me tonight and just kind of show you what I'm doing behind the scenes. My kitchen's a mess. I'll just tell you, this is real life, and you can't see it all like a 360 view, but oh my gosh, it's a mess in here. But it's not gonna stop me. And I've got my phone in my hand because I'm gonna do a reel. I'm gonna record cooking. I always wonder, like, how can I go live? How can I create a reel for you? How can I create that recipe for you for later if I'm going live, if I don't have like a short clip of it? So I'm gonna try and record while I'm recording and chatting with you. And I wanna be an encouragement to you tonight to say this. I don't know if you watched my stories earlier today or not, but if you don't consider yourself a chef, I don't either. If you think that you can't cook, there's a lot of times that I think that I can't cook either. So I want to be an encouragement to you today to try new things in your kitchen. If you like the taste of one thing and you have to substitute something in that recipe because maybe you don't have the ingredient, I would encourage you to just substitute away. Substitute with something that you might like the taste of. You never know. You might find your very favorite dish. So I just want to be an encouragement to you today to say be creative in the kitchen. Okay, so I am making a fun, I got this at Home Goods. Anybody shop at Home Goods? I love Home Goods. It's the Pot of Gold Pastabilities is the brand. I've never used this brand before, but it's for St. Patty's Day, and I thought, how fun and festive is this? We're gonna make a pot of gold pasta. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna call this, but I've got my white sauce going here, and I wanna show you, basically, if you're intimidated by making a white sauce, friends, it is so simple. I was intimidated for years. I'm just gonna be really honest with you on making the perfect white sauce. Now I do it a little bit different each and every time, but I'll definitely create a recipe for you to be able to kind of step by step on, okay? But you start with butter, okay? You start with butter and you put garlic. Now if you have fresh garlic, friends, fresh garlic is your friend, but I always have minced garlic on hand because, friends, minced garlic is just as good. I know for those of you like, it's not fresh, it's minced. And I always have this on hand just in case. So you want to make sure that you put the butter and and I'm going to record as I'm talking here because I'm putting that reel together for you, doing a lot of different things right now. And so you put the butter and the garlic, you kind of let those kind of marry together. And then you want to add kind of like a little bit of flour, okay? Because you're going to create a little bit of like a roux before you make the sauce. And as you add that flour, you want to whisk that in. Okay, and you want to create kind of a thick, kind of, I guess, roux is what you would call it. And I'm going to try to do this again. I'll look at your comments here in just a minute. I feel like I'm all over the place today, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to invite you into my kitchen to show you how chaotic and crazy this crazy busy mama is. This is real life. It's real life. Okay, so as that's going, you definitely want to add some, I like to use heavy whipping cream to that mix. And I think the dogs will probably start barking here in just a moment here as my daughter, I think, is walking in from track. How did track go, babe? Great. Good. Okay, and as you're mixing that together, that's going to start to thicken. Now, sometimes for a white sauce, I will use a cream cheese, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to use some Romano cheese. It's a Romano blend. You can use Parmesan or Romano and Parmesan blend. And I'm going to add that to here. Again, trying to video as I do it. We're going to add that to the mix there, and we're going to stir it in. And I think it just fell on the floor. Yep, it fell on the floor. That's okay. Okay, as that's going, I'm going to turn that down. It's a little, you can kind of gauge it a little bit. I'm going to add some more heavy whipping cream to it. And this is going to get, dang, yeah. This is going to get a little dicey here in just a second. I'm going to add a little bit more whipping cream to the mix on this. This is going to be our white sauce tonight. Now you're going to add some salt and some pepper into the mix of that. Again, if you ever feel intimidated when you're cooking in the kitchen, just know, friends, that you're not alone. And it's really trial and error. How much can you do and learn to fail your way forward? If you're not already watching, friends, the podcast that Quentin and I are putting together, which is the Fail Your Way Forward, Fail Our Way Forward, you definitely need to check that out because that's something that we're really, really passionate about, having those real conversations as a real couple. Okay, as that's thickening up, and you can't see that on camera right now because I don't have that bird eye view there, I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside as that's simmering and going. And this is already boiling. Now, if you don't already get each and every week a rotisserie chicken, I'm gonna encourage you to do that. Do you see this? I had one rotisserie chicken and I used half of it for one meal and I'm using the half of it for the next. So many people ask me, as a family of 6, it can be really, really, really expensive buying groceries. 100%, it is very expensive at times all the time buying groceries. I'm gonna add some pepper to this mix here. And I'm gonna try to record it as I do it so you guys will have that and be able to see that demonstration there. So it's expensive. And I believe that rotisserie chickens not only are affordable, you can get one for like $6 at Sam's, that's pretty big. But you can really make that into 2 meals. You can make it a meal by itself by having a rotisserie chicken. But what's great about rotisserie chickens too is that they also are the best of meal helpers. Meal helpers by all sorts of different definitions. Like, I am gonna make this pasta with it tonight. I did chicken pot pie with it. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with it. And that's just one, friends, that's just one chicken that makes multiple meals. Okay, so this Pastabilities is going in here, this pot of gold. That water is boiling. We're gonna get that going. And as that's going, I'm gonna explain to you what I did with the chicken here, okay? The chicken can be a meal in itself or it can be made into different meals. And so what I've done with this chicken for this particular pasta pot of gold tonight is I've just diced it up, okay? So the remaining part of the rotisserie chicken that I had, I diced up, and you can see the green in there. Do you see that? They're like little hidden veggies in there. The green kale in there is going to just get a little bit more nutrition to it. I have actually put this in as I was chopping it up and let it set in the fridge, so it's kind of wilted in there a little bit. And I'm gonna put this in the pasta tonight. Are you good with that, Ella? Yep. She loves veggies, so it's all good. She's not the girl that doesn't like the veggies, but it's gonna add a little bit more dimension and a little more nutrition to the pasta tonight, the pot of gold. And I'm just trying to figure it all out. What's that?
And the Pop-Tarts are good?
Yeah, come show them.
So, it's a half heart now.
It's a half a heart now, but I made homemade Pop-Tarts today. And not because I'm Betty Homemaker, it's because I was making those little mini pot pies and I had leftover pie crust. And leftover pie crust, I just had a little bit of it. I was like, I'm not gonna throw this away. And instead of throwing it away, I decided to make fun little homemade Pop-Tarts. So that's gonna be coming, but you can check out my stories on how I did that. It's super, super simple. Okay, so I have diced this up. I'm gonna get my pasta ready. As soon as the pasta is drained, I'm gonna add the chicken in that already has the kale in it. This rotisserie chicken I don't have to season because it's already seasoned, friends. It's already seasoned and ready to go. I'm gonna add it to the cooked pasta once it's already drained. Dogs are going crazy again. And then I'm gonna add the white sauce to it, and it's a 1-pot meal. And it was so simple. I don't even know how long I've been live tonight. So someone maybe comment below. I'm trying to read some of the comments now as they're coming in. So as you're coming on, let me know how long have I been live. And literally, this probably takes about 7 minutes to cook up this pasta. The white sauce is pretty much done, friends. It's literally almost done. And I'm gonna add this amazing rotisserie chicken with this kale in it, so I don't have to add anything else to it. It'll be a complete meal in one in a pot, ready to serve on the table. It's my favorite kind of meal because all of it just goes literally, well, minus the sauce here that I've made in a different dish, in one pot. So it's gonna be awesome. It's my pot of gold. Did you see the Pastabilities?
The what?
It's called Pastabilities. It's shamrocks. They're shamrocks. They're cute. They're so cute. Okay, so I realized I hadn't been live in quite a hot minute, so I thought I'd come live and kind of share with you what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a side salad together with this. That's a complete meal. You can put some garlic bread with it. But just, I want to be, again, an encouragement to you to say this. If you're in the kitchen and you're stumped, a rotisserie chicken will bring you a lot of fresh new ideas. You can eat it as a whole meal. You can use it as chicken pot pie. You can use it for chicken salad. You can use it for a pasta dish like this. You can use it for so many things. Let me know, what do you do with a rotisserie chicken, okay? There's so many things. Chicken enchiladas, chicken burritos, everything that you could ever imagine with chicken. I have a enchilada, well, it's a rotisserie chicken chili and with enchilada sauce in it, but it's amazing. It's so good. And you can do so many things with that rotisserie chicken. And I know I talk about that a lot. in behind the scenes to my subscribers about getting that rotisserie chicken each and every week, that it will be such a meal helper for you. Save you money, friends. If you're not eating that whole chicken for your family, you can this is just half that chicken. So that one chicken gave me 2 meals. And so think about how you can stretch that dollar next time you're at the store and grabbing one of those. I'm trying to think, what else did I miss? Garlic. Okay, so another great one to have on hand is minced garlic. Again, it's not, fresh is always best, of course, but minced garlic is always nice to have in your fridge at all times because, again, it gives you an opportunity. I use garlic in everything. I'm just gonna be honest. Probably about every recipe that I have has garlic in it. I love it. It's something that is staple, definitely hands down a must in your kitchen. Okay, friends, I'm gonna show you the end result. I've been trying to record as I go. And as you can see here, I will show you in my reels that I've already diced up the chicken with the kale. As soon as the pasta's done, I'm gonna add that chicken to it, add the sauce to it, put some more pepper on there. I'm going to garnish it. I don't have any extra Parmesan or Romano because I use that in my white sauce, but I'm just gonna use this grated kind. And again, I always have this on hand too. I know it's not the best, but it's the grated kind to put that on top. And your meal is done. It's so simple. So for those of you that overthink dinner, stop overthinking. Dinner doesn't have to be fancy. It can be a one-pot meal. It just is so important for you to take that energy that you have, the little energy that you have, and make it about that dinner time table versus like preparing the meal. And so if that's something that you're completely stressed out about, friends, I do have a Crazy Busy Mama subscription. It is $4.99 a month because I do put those menus together for you, including shopping lists, including links that show you how to put those menu items together each and every week right here on Facebook, on Instagram too. You don't need to do both, just one or other. They're the same concept. You get a meal plan that gives you that shopping list, coordinating videos that show you how to put the meals together. And I take all that stress away so you don't have to worry about that. You literally can just print it off, go to the grocery store, or even online grocery shop and have it ready for you to pick up and drive away, and your meals are prepared for you. So if that's a stress for you, let me take that stress away for you. Subscribe to Crazy Busy Mama Meal Plan. If not, watch me here on Facebook for free on Reels. Grab those recipes, and I promise you, when you make a plan, you will plan for success, friends. So when you make a plan and you have a couple of staples in your kitchen on hand at all times, you can literally make anything, and don't be afraid. I'm gonna go back and say it and encourage you. Don't be afraid to try something new in your kitchen. If you like the taste of something, you probably will like them together. So if you like the rotisserie chicken and you like pasta, put it together. If you like tomatoes and you like white sauce, put that together. It makes an amazing creamy tomato sauce. There are so many things in the kitchen that you can substitute, and it really has to do with what your taste preferences are. So I'm just gonna encourage you on that. Don't be afraid to try something new and creative. Thank you so much for joining me for cooking live tonight. I'm gonna put this together for you on Reels and hopefully have it edited, I don't know, by the end of the week, if not first thing next week. But hopefully my pot of gold will be just that, a pot of gold of amazingness for dinner tonight. All right, have a good one.